All right, let's dive into something that drives so many traders absolutely crazy. We're going to talk about why having all the knowledge in the world still isn't enough to make you profitable. We're going to talk about something called the emotional valley.
So let me ask you, does this sound like you? You have studied charts until your eyes are blurry. You know the patterns, you get the indicators, you've got the setups memorized. But for some reason, your account balance just refuses to reflect all that hard work.
You know, it is an unbelievably frustrating place to be. You've done everything you were supposed to do. You put in the time, you put in the effort, you funded the account. And you're just left asking yourself, what am I missing here? Why isn't this clicking for me? Well, the answer, as it turns out, has pretty much nothing to do with finding a new strategy or a magic indicator. The real problem is hiding in a brutal, hidden stage of a trader's development that honestly most people never even realize they're in. So welcome to what we call the valley. This is that treacherous, hidden stage. It's like a no man's land that separates knowing what to do from actually doing it profitably. This right here is where the real work begins.
So what is it exactly? Well, the emotional valley is this period of intense psychological warfare. It's that point where you have the technical skills, but you just keep failing. And the huge, tragic mistake traders make is thinking they need more charts, more knowledge, when the reality is the challenge has become 100% emotional.
And if you're in it, you'll recognize these feelings. We're talking about the intense boredom of just waiting and waiting for your setup to appear. That crushing self-doubt that creeps in after a few losses. The constant, brutal tests of your discipline to not chase trades or over-leverage. It all just leads to this state of total psychological exhaustion. So, this is the crucial mental shift you have to make. You have to realize you are no longer in a knowledge-gathering phase. You're in an emotional endurance test. Success isn't about learning more. It's about having the mental fortitude to endure this valley. Now, this leads to a really profound change in how you see things. Because if the problem is internal, inside of you, then what is the market's role in all of this? Well, it turns out the market isn't your enemy. It's actually something way, way more personal.
I want you to really think about this idea for a second. The market does not care about you. It's totally neutral. It has no agenda. It's not out to get you. All it is a mirror. And its only job is to reflect your own impatience, your own greed, and your own fear right back in your face with brutal honesty.
And this shows you exactly how that disconnect works. You know, when you feel like, the market is rigged, what's really happening is that the market is just exposing your lack of patience. When you think my strategy just stopped working out of nowhere, the mirror is just showing you that your greed is making you break your own rules. And right there, that is the aha moment. The battle isn't you against the market. The real battle is you against you. And the second you truly accept that, everything can change. Why? Because you can't control the market, but you absolutely can control yourself. Okay, so if the battle is internal, how do you actually start to win it? Well, you have to make a fundamental shift in what you focus on. You have to stop chasing profits and commit with everything you have to mastering your process. So here are the actual steps. Number one, and this is huge, stop staring at your P&L all day. It's just emotional poison. Number two, make your one and only goal the flawless execution of your trading plan. 3, you have to cultivate ruthless patience. That's the superpower of doing nothing until your moment arrives. And finally, number 4, you have to deeply accept that you're not predicting the future. You are a risk manager. You manage probabilities. That's it. Please let this one sink in. Your job is not to be right on any given trade. That's an ego game. Your real job as a professional is to simply follow your rules consistently over hundreds of trades. That is the whole job description. So all of this, it's all building towards the real end game. The journey to becoming a consistently successful trader isn't about becoming some kind of market wizard. It's about becoming a master of your own mind. This brings us to the first fundamental truth that you have to accept deep down in your bones. You cannot control the market. It's chaotic. It's going to do what it's going to do. Any attempt to control it will just lead to frustration and losses. You have zero control. But, and here's the second, much more empowering truth. While you can't control the market, you have 100% absolute control over yourself. You control your entries. You control your exits. You control whether you follow your plan. That is where all your power is. And this right here might be the biggest secret of them all. You have to stop chasing profit. Long-term profitability is not the goal you should be aiming for.
It's a byproduct. It is the natural result you get after you achieve self-mastery and flawless execution.
So we'll end with this thought. The market, that perfectly neutral mirror, has been showing you your flaws this whole time. Your impatience, your fear, your greed, it's all been on display. So the question is no longer what's the market going to do? The only question that really matters now is, what are you going to do about you?